Don't mind the lighting. It's pretty decent. But then again, these videos are not high production value anyways, just based off of the home device. Why? 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 It's a very important question. For me, I'm in this current state of extreme motivation because I'm thinking about what kind of business or brand I would want to build in the future, or start building right now. Start building towards my dream of owning a long-lasting business franchise that can change many people's lives. Uh, from a young age, I've always been different. There's always been like this weird, um, just like at recess, in the classroom, amongst other peers, amongst other students, there's just always just been something odd about me. Like I never fit in. I was different, and everyone feels that way. At one point, everyone tries to fit in, but it's like a weird habitual, spiritual, ingrained psychological thing that my body and my brain can't conform. It's weird because I know for many of us, like we try to fit in, we want to, seem like cool, fit in, don't feel outcasted because we want to belong somewhere. And yeah, I can admit that I try to fit in, I try to be like that, but subconsciously there's always something pulling me back and saying, no, that's not how we roll. That's not who you are. You're not one to conform. And with that being said, um, that whole idea from a young age, from elementary school, middle school, I've always seen the world in a different way, and I've seen people in a different way. People have hurt me, and people that I've hurt, I've immediately worked to apologize and to want to redeem and forgive each other and be on the same page, be positive towards each other. So, whether people have hurt me, I've forgiven them. If things push me down, it's just subconsciously. Like my brain always tries to always get better, always push forward. I can't give up. It's a subconscious thing where it's like my brain physically can't give up. It's just not in my blood. And with that being said, even from middle school, I told myself the way that I speak, the way that I go about my day, the way that I live, the way that my mind works, I have the power to change people. Not change people, change people's lives. I have the power to change people's lives. And it's weird because whether I'm being cocky, narcissistic, or whatever, but not everyone can say that. And so with this business idea and this brand that I want to create and build for myself, why am I building it? What is the reason? What is the foundation behind it? I'm not quite sure. Is it to give people the strategies to change their life? To give people the strategies to work towards their own happiness? The strategies to learn faster? The strategies to tackle problems better? The strategies to overcome adversity? The strategies to work towards their own happiness? The strategies to become the best versions of themselves? Why am I trying to build the foundation of my business? What is it based off of? And I don't really know how I can start. Do I start by, posting all over like Facebook, posting all over media, posting all over Instagram or whatever? Or do I start right here? Building this basis of just talking, and providing immense value. That's one of the things that Tony Robbins, everyone knows Tony Robbins. He's the godfather of entrepreneurs. He talks about why his business is able to continue even after he passes. Why McDonald's is so successful and able to continue even after the original owner passed. KFC, I'm not sure if the owner's still alive, but Popeyes, Kraft, the Kraft manufacturing foods. Some of these multi-billionaire, millionaire companies where the original owner has passed away, continue to run, continue to function. Disney, The question is how and why. Well, why? How? How is it continuing? And how Tony Robbins put it was these companies continue to provide immense value that average, everyday, certain individuals couldn't live without the service because the service is so high production, the service is so high value, right? You think about fast food, McDonald's. Now, it could have been any name. It could have been any name. But that brand is so ingrained because of the foundation and the value that brand has brought. It's an international brand. It could have been a different name. It could have been Ralph's. It could have been, it could have been Nick's. It could have been Charles. It could have been any other name. And they build it off of that brand. McDonald's could have been a different name if the foundation of the business was built off a different name. But it's McDonald's because the foundation was built off of the idea that we can provide this immense, amazing service, this amazing product. And so the question is, why are you building your business? Why am I building my business? I'm building my brand. What is it? If I don't have that kind of foundation, then there's no way that I can just have a minor, little, minuscule why of, I want to help people. That's not powerful enough to take the business to the next level, the foundation to the next level. So I know it seems really minor, but in 10, 20 years, if the why wasn't strong to begin with and the foundation wasn't beyond this world strength-wise, then the business is not going to sustain in 20, 30, 40 years or even after I pass. What I'm saying is if the why is that powerful, the business would almost run by itself. Obviously, I'm going to have to work extremely hard. Obviously, my team that I would build up eventually in the future, 5, 10, 20 years from now, we'd have to grind our asses off every single day. But because the why is so strong, it's our driving force, our driving motivation, our drive to continue working for it. So it works by itself, is what I mean, is that we basically work because the why is so powerful that we need to provide the service or the product for certain individuals. And that certain individuals would hear it and would think about the help that they need, they would immediately come to us. That's how powerful it needs to be. So what is my why? Is it to help people become the better versions of themselves? Is it to help people get out of the rut that they're in? Is it to help people get to the next level of happiness that they deserve? What is it, the service that I'm providing? I don't know 100% sure for yet. And that's okay. Many businesses can start off rocky, but understand that if my business is based off of an extremely powerful foundation, an extremely powerful why, that there is a legit problem, 100% problem, a real problem that exists in our society, in our world, that I need to work at, I need to solve, and I need to help people overcome that problem. If such thing doesn't exist, then the foundation of my business is going to be puny. It's going to be weak. It's not going to be based off of some universal, above us human being service providing amazingness product service thing. With that being said, now it's this question of why. All right, I know how to build a business. How do you build a business? By putting 12 to 16 hours in the business, by putting 12 to 14 to 16 hours in business every single day. How? By building a team. How? By building the service, by creating the product, by streamlining the product, streamlining the service, streamlining the onboarding process, streamlining the hiring process, streamlining the building, the brand, the picture, the marketing. Now, and when? Right now. When start right now. When? Start as soon as you can. The earlier the better is when. But why? None of the how, none of the what, none of the when matters if I don't have the correct why. So I guess the reason why I wanted to open up the camera and start talking is because, is that my rut right now? Originally when I first wanted to build SMMA, social media marketing agency, my why was to help services build their business, to help businesses grow, to help businesses with their marketing agency, with their marketing strategy, to help businesses grow, to help businesses with a marketing strategy, to help good people, that have good businesses, get their name out there. That was my original reason for owning an SMMA. But now, I feel like I've kind of ascended. You know, why start with something small when we could just go all in? If I'm going to build a business, why don't I work on the one that I'm going to be building my entire life? SMMA was something that I wanted to build temporarily just for a couple of years, just through college to get money so I could pay for my college. Buy a nice car at a young age. Go and get my ears pierced. Go get contact lenses. Go, buy high quality products for my skincare, for my clothes, for high quality shoes. That's the reason why I wanted to start SMMA as well, was to, get to buy high quality products for myself. But now, I feel like times are changing now with the whole quarantine, um, and with just the way that the world is moving and the way that I feel and the way that my heart is telling me to go, and what I truly, truly want to accomplish is beyond an SMMA, is beyond, the dreams I have now, is to create a long-lasting business that I'm working on my entire life that can change millions, billions, literally change the entire world's life. Let's aim super high. Let's aim that high. And so, my crossroads is why? Why are you doing it? If I put in 20 hours a day, why? Why would you put in 20 hours a day into something that you kind of don't really care about? Yeah, so I guess that's kind of my tangent right now. And I'm just gonna just keep brainstorming, keep talking, and just think about it. Why is it? Building a brand, a clothing brand, a service, and the foundation of the service is built off the idea that we can help one another, in this rigid world, that we can achieve whatever we want by providing real help with real strategies to learn anything faster, real strategies to work towards your happiness, real strategies to accomplish anything you want. Is that a strong enough foundation? Is that a strong enough why? If it was, I would be grinding and building this business already. So I don't know. I'm going to keep working at it, but any feedback is more than welcomed. So please, hit me up, DM me, comment, and I'm happy to hear what you guys have to say. Obviously, I'm young now. Probably start with SMMA, get the failures out of the way, and then this is the real deal business that I want to build based off of the idea that we can help people. But what is it specifically? The difference from a 6-figure income or business to a 7-figure business, 8-figure business, is streamlining one product that is so super high value. That is what separates a 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure business. 7 to 8-figure businesses have amazing high quality products that streamline. But they're so masterful at doing one service, and it's consistent and streamlined and happens every single time. That's the difference. If it's a little bit rocky, a little bit shaky, the customer is a little bit confused, the audience is a little bit confused, it's not going to get to 6 to 7 figures. And so, with me, the streamlined process of this business it can't be half-assed. It needs to be 100% streamlined, 100% all the way, in order for it to be effective and for my dreams to come true of helping people. That's the greatest part of being human is contribution and giving back to the world that has done so much for you already. So, anyway, thank you guys for listening to my tangent. I'm gonna go ahead and continue writing and taking notes. So, you guys take care. All right, my name is Sean Chung Lee. You've been here before. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to the family. You guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out.